Hey, good day, everyone. This is Kaima, aka Kim Jackson. Really great to be back here speaking with everyone again. Just want to jump in. It's like I'm gonna do a video today about motivation to realization, and today's the perfect day to do it, as I had an experience which I like to try to incorporate where I had the motivation but was kind of a little bit lacking on encouragement, and then I got this shot of encouragement that came from a completely unexpected source. But it was like, get back on your game, get back on your ball. It doesn't matter all these other distractions that try to come in. But I really wanted to definitely jump on here. So we all know there's like an endless supply of books, videos, exercises, and slogans, all these things out here touting how you should consume this content so that you can get motivated. And when you think about it, that premise is to say that motivation is external of you, right? Truthfully, it's not. Motivation is something that's very intrinsic. You have to have it in order to even decide if you're going to read that book, watch that video, participate in something. So the misconception of seeking motivation from wherever, that is exactly that, a misconception. It is it's that one would have to first be of the mind that they do not possess motives, and we all have motives, which become our motivations. So with that, like, how could we actually be without motivations and motives? So to help bring a little bit of a chord into the concept of what are the key actuators at the core of existence, we're going to define and align our 4 words today. Those words are going to be motivation, encouragement, and empowerment and realization. How do these stack up to get us to the point where we're realizing that what you're saying we really want to do and have? So when you break it down, so let's first just think about the definitions. Motivation, if one is a noun, it is the reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. Again, that's internal. It's an intrinsic behavior. It is not being sourced from anywhere else, right? And it's based, the root word being motive, a reason for doing something, especially one that is hidden or not obvious. So that, again, coming from our source and our core beings. The next one is encouragement, which is also a noun. The action of giving someone support, confidence, or hope. That's an intrinsic thing. You can be encouraged by others, but you can all, don't get me wrong, you can do things to help encourage yourself. Don't get me wrong, you can be your own hype person, but encouragement typically comes from some external source that feeds your motivation. It helps to strengthen it, put a little bit more muscle on the bone, right? And then you have empowerment, which is also a noun. Empowerment, the process of becoming stronger and more confident, especially in controlling one's own life and claiming one's right. That's intrinsic. So it's, again, we're building on this. First, you have your internal motives, and then you may get some external input. That's your encouragement that helps to feed that motivation. But once you're feeding on it, you're turning it around inside, you become what? Empowered. Because now you're beginning to, excuse me about that, I didn't realize I should have put that on Do Not Disturb. Now you're beginning to take more ownership. You're beginning to actuate, and you are, quote unquote, empowered to do and be. So when you are empowered and you're in your zone and you're activated, what happens is you begin to realize the efforts of all that you've been doing along the ways, which started with the initial motivation. Realization is the fulfillment or achievement of something desired or anticipated. Again, intrinsic. So when we look at let's call it the pieces or the components of how we get to experience that which we are desiring to experience, 3 of the 4 pieces are coming from ourselves. So first we have to start with the inclination, the motive. Then, we look out, how is this fitting? And, maybe we share something with someone, or just people just walk up and they give us good energy and they encourage us to do something. And then from there, we had to turn it over inside ourselves. We had to act on it instinctively inside ourselves. It's not something that's coming externally. So although we have all these videos out here saying, listen to this, it's going to motivate you, it's not motivating you. It may encourage you. It may help you to feel like you have the pieces to become more empowered, but really motivation, empowerment, and realization, that is all intrinsic, is all you. That's something you have to own. So when we break it down, the path to realizing that which is most desired has one element that draws from external source, which is encouragement. Our perceptions of the approval of others do not speak not to speak to the positive or negative, simply to the potential or the effect of it. So what we feed in ourselves as encouragement, you got to be careful of those sources. That has a very real impact on what we're going to start churning inside of ourselves, what we're going to start building on and meditating on, and what feeds you, like your diet. You are what you eat, spiritually and mentally. You are what you take in. So when you may think that a source of quote unquote encouragement is maybe not really in your best interest, or maybe the individuals are, maybe not of the best character, you might want to be careful about that, because their encouragement may be slanted towards something that's not really. So it plays off of your motives, which may be a little bit more genuine, right? So beware of the sources of encouragement and weight of encouragement in your overall equation of motivation, encouragement, empowerment, and realization. That piece right there can deter something that started so deeply within you if you're not very mindful of the sources and energy around you. So with that, I want to jump on and say that, all action is predicated on motivation. Motivation is strengthened by encouragement. Encouragement fuels empowerment. Empowerment is the gateway to realization. So with that, I hope that I know the video is a little bit longer. I hope that you were able to, this resonated with you and it was meaningful to you. And I hope that you are encouraged as you continue on your journey to realize and manifest that which you most desire in your life. Looking forward to being back and joining everyone for another video. Please definitely share, like, comment. Want to definitely keep the conversation going. And I appreciate the input that has come back to encourage me to keep going. And I hope that everyone has a really fantastic day.